yesterday he was going to push from the beginning. And we had Gebra Mahan, who is one of the best, most versatile athletes in the world, a former cross-country champion at World Cross Country, one of the best athletes the track has seen, and only his third road race. And he was a little more tentative. He hadn't run through the New York City hills and wasn't as sure of himself as Peter was suggesting he was sure of himself. The two of them came out, and we put these teams together week in and week out, and I really applaud Jada Monty and Sam Grelwood on our team. And we only hope for great races. You never know what you're going to get. From the first stride today, we had these two shoulder to shoulder. It almost looked like a track meet where they were literally bumping against each other, stride for stride. We knew they were on course record at mile 1. They were on course record pace at mile 2. They were on course record pace at the 5K. They got through the tough 4th mile hills, many of you did too, with their slowest mile. And sure enough, on the 5th mile, they were back in course record pace. This was one of the most exciting races we've ever seen. In 3 years, or last year, no athlete had ever run under 28:08 on this course. No man ever. We've hosted many of the best in the world. This year, 3 men now under it. It's our great honor to introduce these next 2 athletes. Often it takes 2 athletes to make a truly great race and a record performance. It took both these athletes today. Dave, let's bring them up.
You got it, Mary. As Mary said, it was neck and neck. The updates were coming in. They were stride for stride the whole way, but one of them had to pull away. Let's bring up the one that was in second place first. Second place in the UAE Healthy Kidney 10K. And don't feel too bad for him. He's going to walk away with a check for $5,000. The winner of the New York City Half Marathon back in March, finishing today in a time of 27 minutes, 49 seconds from Kenya. Let's give a huge round of applause for Peter Kamais. Once again, our New York City Half Marathon champion from this year, back in March. And if you remember that race, Peter, back in March, ran and he grabbed his calf after dominating the field. He felt a little bit of a cramp. They asked him what was wrong. He said, I don't know, but I just figured I'd keep on running a little bit harder. Something that was amazing, turned in an amazing time, something that none of us could probably imagine. So, Peter, what was it like going out there and running stride for stride here in Central Park?
So happy because I made that time. And the guy who we ran together, I know he's a strong guy, but I'm trying to my best, and then I'm second, so I'm satisfied that time.
Were you aware as you were running that you guys were both fighting for the record here in the park? Were you aware at the time?
Yeah, I was aware about that. On second, in fact, I was ready to take that first level, but it's like that. Yeah.
Peter, don't worry about it. That $5,000 check will make you feel better anyway, right? Let's give him a nice round of applause. Peter Kamais.
In distance running, we have America's one of the best countries, but we've got 2 world powers, and they're Kenya and Ethiopia. So in the New York City half, Peter took one of the scalp of one of the best athletes ever, arguably the greatest distance runner ever, Haile Gebrselassie from Ethiopia. Peter's from Kenya. Today's champion, we're about to bring him up. It was Ethiopia's turn.
And now our first place finisher of the 2010 United Arab Emirates Healthy Kidney 10K, taking home a check for $7,500 in a time of 27 minutes and 42 seconds from Ethiopia. Let's give a huge round of applause for Gebra Mariam! Now, Gebra, I know that you're excited about winning that $7,500 check, but I'm going to make your day a little bit better. You actually made your day a little bit better, and we're thanks to the United Arab Emirates are going to make your day a whole lot better. Ladies and gentlemen, since they have started this race, we've seen the course record shaved down from beyond 28 minutes and now well under 27 minutes here in our 10K course. Well, we had a gentleman out there in the field today that shaved it down just a little bit more. Our first place finisher today has set a new course record, 6 seconds off of the old pace. And for breaking the Central Park 10K course record time, Deborah Mariam will receive the Central Park performance record bonus of $20,000. This $20,000 bonus prize is courtesy of the Embassy of the United Arab Emirates in honor of the late president of the United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. So, now that you've crossed out the check, you're going to receive this tremendous check in a second. Let's
throw the
and
check.
get a picture here, and then we'll bring him up to the microphone.
There'll be a spelling test quiz on this.
Not for days work, huh?
Right?
27
days
minutes.
work, 27 minutes work.
Deborah, let me bring you up front here.
Probably makes them like this.
You're running stride for stride the whole way. You know that Peter Konice is one of the top runners in the world. What was going through your mind as the two of you were battling it out in the park?
First of all, I'm happy to come here to invite all of you. So, thank you for inviting again. I'm happy to hear. And, I think in my first idea or in the training, just to run some 28, but I did for the course record today. And I know when I reach the 5K pass in 13:47. So if we go
5K, 13:47.
How much?
It takes me that long to cross the starting line.
So we run side by side with him. So
amazing.
Deborah, you weren't sure about the course. You hadn't been here before. We think we're lucky to have hills in Central Park because otherwise we just run on flats all the time. But sometimes on race day, we don't appreciate them as much because they're pretty tough. How did you think the course was? Easy or tough?
you know the course is a little bit heavy. A little bit heavy for you, not for me.
That's messed up.
Because of what? I training in 4,000 meters miles in our country. So it's up and down, very hilly. So it's more than Central Park. But this is very heavy. For you.
So all we need to do is go there, live at about 9,000 altitude where I couldn't even breathe last week, and then run some really hard hills, and then we'll find it was no problem. You've so inspired the UAE that General Kabi, after listening, was to next year, 7,500 should be second place, 10,000 to the winner, 7,500 to second, and 5,000 to third. So increased prize money next year. Thank you, General Kabi. Thank you so much.
So you all have a head start. You can start working out now for next year and get the $10,000 prize. I have a feeling Deborah might have something to say about it, all right? Let's give him a nice round of applause.
Throw your check.
Deborah has not run a marathon before. Where do you guys think he should run his first marathon?
York!
Thank you.
I have a silly question. If someone can do 10K.
All right, let's get let's get the rest of our top three on the podium, please. If we could get the rest of our gentlemen back up on stage.
Well, you know, it's a different race because your glycemic levels require
So
different.
Julius Peter, if you
training
could join us back on stage. Julius Peter, come on back. Let's give him a nice round of applause. Your top three overall males. Let's get him back on stage.
You can do that in the first 10K. I don't know that you can do that in the last 10K. If you could, you wouldn't be human.
Once again, we do want to remind everybody we're going to be doing the raffle right after the award ceremony. So
Look
make
at
sure
that
if you
camera
haven't
above the
done so
back of
already,
that thing,
take
man.
that
That's pretty
raffle
funny.
ticket, you put it in on our table right here. Again, it's the
I'm gonna zoom in on
name tag off of your bib. The name tag off of your bib. Please make sure you put it in our raffle
Did you
bin
put that
right
in the
now.
raffle bin? Yeah.
Again, last call for the raffle bin. You know, if Mary has her way, she's going to make sure that all the checks that we give out here for awards are tied into you showing up at the ING New York City Marathon that year.
Really? I have one person.
Very crowded race.
Yeah.
Great job, gentlemen. Your top 3 overall males. Let's hear it for
One
them.
person threw this up in my shoe, and I was like,
Okay,
hey,
folks.
holy crap.
Congratulations, winners. Congratulations, my